Hello, Suburban Joe here, and today I'm back with Danganronpa. Okay. Well, there's only 5 people with no sits. Okay. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into a sleep. Wait. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Get up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait for my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that. Every time you're surprised. Wow, the time's unknown. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at an hour like at this hour? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor.
Goodbye.
What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my hazy, dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Okay. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not there. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Right. Oh ho, what are you doing, mister?
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right?
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second. So I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You
No,
two?
Yeah.
You guys?
Whatever the two of you, just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the Clash Royale.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our investigation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Okay, sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko was right next to me, once again whispering in my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. I like how it shows that someone else is here. Why are you giving me alter ego? I don't want him. He's already broken.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mikuru Ikosaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. "100-mile dash, pain of junk food junkie." Some of these chapters have weird names. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high in that horse are you?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of him. Of them.
Huh?
Hey Zoko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you? Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
Yeah, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obnoxious, irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay. 4th floor. And yeah, there they are. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. fifth floor has opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Guys, this is the only floor in this whole building that has a, classroom C. So... what the heck is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong and condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on.
What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never happen.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Let me give you a itty bitty iggy sweegy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just felt it the way, he just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? I have to look at it. Okay. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their colors have changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all real blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seemed like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Okay. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were here? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of the murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Yeah, I leave now. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says the biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Okay. There is one room on this floor. Okay, here it is. The reason Sakura was being a traitor was because Monokuma had her dojo. And this is her dojo right here. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Okay. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Alright. Like Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Nuclear. The 16th's the one they call. Watch out.
I'm Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then.
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our investigation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay, can I leave this room now? Nope.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Okay, I can leave now. And now, this room. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower plots, and to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Huh, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Ooh, just like Mondo's jacket. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Okay. The chicken coop. Is this a chicken coop? What's the chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? There's just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs inside of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Right. But it's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? It's a chicken, right? It's a chicken. Right, like I can say that for sure. This one. It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? Okay. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? Stay away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these guys, little guys. They're seriously cute. And there's exactly 5 of them right here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hands. Squeeze out all natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. What said stay away? I'm going back in. A chicken coop in a place like this. Yep, no matter how many times I check, there's still precisely 5 chickens. That's the number that comes after 4 and before okay. Whenever the number 5 pops out, okay. I guess I can't go back in there. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running it through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm going to tell everyone. Dad talked to Yasuhiro.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
And oh, but the plants were all real. It's been a while. Since I've smelled vegetation, it helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh, why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's just, it's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plans for global human extinction in action.
Well?
I'm serious. Okay. The plant. What is this? This thing is super weird. Super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like snap, and your flesh is all like blood. I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so for myself. A student of Hope's Peak Academy added improvements after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, it better keep my distance. Okay, I can leave now. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay, first Byakuya. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the heck are you talking about? Why is it already nighttime? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the heck happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died. Right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm going to throw up.
Can't be.
Perhaps that was, that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing. Then my theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was a tragedy that happened a year ago.
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. That's true.
it's all clear now.
That would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Kyoko.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the place on the 5th floor that we can't access. Biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant.
But
Or we're not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
So how I said it is right too. Okay. What if I choose Toko? Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say
What?
something. So why are you telling me?
Hey,
Well, because you told her to sip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some kind. But what was it doing in the classroom?
well,
How would I know?
very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's it. Hold on, don't... I get a say. Don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would never, ever experience such a dream. I feel just strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Wait, no, wrong person.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one big thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the... okay. There were a bunch of chickens in a chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decision. Oh, or how about raw? Cause there's nothing fresher than... No. I'm pretty sure that'll kill you.
You know?
Okay. You noticed the 2, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Oh, what about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words crazy diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond, Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think. I don't just think. I know we've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of the jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the that piglet's in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here. Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. That the piglet's connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the piglet's at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
Well, I know this was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know? Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Okay? Last but not least, Asahina.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Wait.
yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So,
Alright. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look at around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Huh? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still got to do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out all of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out. No matter what it takes. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling and if your head gets to any bigger. So what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity, huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yeah, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Host Peak Academy. Hina is the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro is the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions, so Toko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But she gives you the key to her room. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy as that. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on a threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You dang fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word, began to walk
Come
away.
on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing. Kyoko left the room.
The heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far. Taking her room key like that? For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do? Plus this situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
What the heck are you yelling at all of a sudden?
'cause I mean,
'Cause look,
What?
it's you. How long have you been staying there? I'm very, very
Now I'm
angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. Your
Your
precious?
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away from their fantasies. Into their fantasies. What the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was all that? I mean, what's that all about?
so,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
As such, soon the door. Okay then.
Okay. Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you to you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your room. Don't go wandering around.
Well,
Not like we need to. You to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Okay. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Can you stop ringing my doorbell at midnight?
Hey,
Kyoko, I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Okay.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean, does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What, you snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura
That's right.
broke... Okay. So that we could uncover whatever secret might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I want you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th, the one they call Watch Out.
Did you find out about this Mikuru Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes? I don't know all the details, but, I mean, but... One thing I do know is that Mikuru Ikosaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. She makes such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mikuru Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Still, I mean, now that we've grasped it, we can't let go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm, collected as ever, and couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fell,
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. We mean, okay. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rule and adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead. The enemy started standing before us, and with that in the view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. if something happens.
However,
If I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of
Hey.
course. Oh, and one more thing. Can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh, you mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing, forget I said anything. I can't just forget
So
that
then-
easily. Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few minutes later.
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way. Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot, steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys free move to conform a local international censorship. Lols. I like how it adds that. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Okay, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all foggy and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Oh well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a maid Moseley or a dude fella, I have no idea what any of those mean.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Huh? Seriously?
my entire
Then what am I?
existence. This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Oh well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way. It's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask and it's something useful like how to get the best honey or Yorzine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys all as nutty as you? God, you are so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. Now, what was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and help Kyoko makes it out. Oh, okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Okay.
Monica!
I saw that TV. Wait, why is there two? Wait. There's something important playing on that TV. Okay.
Then you guys have to recommend.
I saw Monokuma and I saw Makoto's sister, I think. Okay.
Good morning.
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Okay.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain wow gonna be just like Taka? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is going to work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late from lunch. For a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday. And she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason is, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah. You still have her keys, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right. Right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either.
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they get named some indie bullcrap?
this is very
I feel like I'm
suspicious.
getting whiplashed. The way he changes his subjects like that. Thank goodness it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So what was it? Well, I mean, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious. I see. But fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think, we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it have been? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel this is more than just me staying up late last night. Okay, where's Yasuhiro? Is he on the 5th floor? Oh, everyone's on the 5th floor. Okay. Well, Yasuhiro is in the hall. So there you. Oh, that's so creepy. Right. He just like it pops out of nowhere.
Oh, so then.
Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think we've been caught in the middle of something terrible.
Very suspicious.
Global revolution by accident, by ancient civilization. That we've ruined their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. Huh, you wanna hang out with me?
It's not like some occult mystery.
Wait. Well then, have I got a story for you? My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff like that didn't make any sense to me. Okay, what can I give you that you would like? Have some curry.
Whoa!
That's real nice of you, man. I'll gladly take it. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Well?
Hey Makoto, are you familiar with Kamata? It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? I've heard of it. What about it? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. Huh? What does? Umas. Umas are, I think, spaceships. You mean spaceships?
I'm right?
No, those are UFOs, you dingus. Uma is basically an animal version of that. Right. Thurman?
What the heck?
Dumb jokes didn't work for you, stupid. I'm supposed to be the stupid one around here. Why would you say that about yourself? Umas are cryptids. You're talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals.
You know?
You got it. And it just so happens they've been appearing in little old Kamata. What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish. In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly and they have a thin body and a big wide fin. They can move their fin in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You ever heard of Anomalocaris? Some people think that's what stylish evolved from. And some others think they're an artificial life form. a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary? But what would they be doing in Tokyo? And in Kamata, no less. Nobody knows. But I think they're dangerous, you know? How close Kamata is to Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call all the airlines. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those dang skyfish, and I know what it is. As long as they can pay me my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm telling them. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of gel time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super occult? I just don't understand. But once we were done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Okay. Well, you are in the kitchen. Okay. There you are. In the corner.
Heck?
Secret organization is behind all this. I'm finally sure of it. But I can't say their name, because as soon as you do, they come and get rid of you. Kurt Cobain, I said their name. John Lennon said their name. They're bad, so bad, really, really bad.
Well?
Alright. I learned all about Hero's theories, all in the origin of the universe. Hero and I grew a little closer today. Okay. What would you like? Here, have a, Nah. Have a Jimmy Decay t-shirt. I wonder how much I can get. Kidding. I appreciate it, really. Does that mean he liked it? Oh, not even gonna talk to me? Wow. Grr, I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limits. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice, it's so familiar. It's
Understand.
me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Oh,
What am I trying to say?
this is all. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Alright.
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
And I'm dying. Kyoko.
Kyoko? What did you... What did you...
Didn't you say? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay, no, TV's not even on now.
If the world...
Alright.
Good.
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Huh? I let out a deep sigh and bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught, either. It was also the dream I had. What the heck was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of that dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to me at my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away from watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Okay, well, I'm going to end the video off here. See you guys in the next one. Bye.